All right, just working on my jaws ride while my baby takes a little bit of a nap. She's probably going to wake up soon. So, I probably won't be on long, but figured I would stream while she naps. All right, so I just want to start working on the cue a little bit more. Um, this is like my recreation of the Jaws ride. So it's not exact, it's not an exact replica, rather. It's just kind of what I remember. I used a few reference photos, but really just went with what was available to me in the game. So this is going to be the queue building, and I'm thinking of doing like a whole little area out here. So I'm not sure like what else I want to include just yet, but my goal is to just kind of liven up this space. Um, Probably line this area with a few different shops and extend the path over to this other station over here. So with the boat ride, it's technically a transport ride. So you can't put it in unless you have more than one station. So in my mind, this is going to be the entrance, and then the other station will be the exit. Although I know that's technically not how the gameplay works. But hopefully, Frontier will give us an update eventually, and we'll be able to do something like that. So, yeah, so let's take a look at the queue building I have so far. I last night I was working on it a little bit, and just trying to add some decor so it's not so boring. So, in one of the last updates we got, we were able to eliminate the curb and um, kind of like the railing to the queue path. So that's what I've done in here. And then I've added my own. It's a little bit boring and a little bit hectic. I might redo it. I'm not really sure yet. But just kind of trying to liven this space up. So you can see over here, I've added a ton of little decor items. Some of them, like this sign, you would actually see on the Real Jaws ride. And then there's other things that I kind of just made and threw in there because I thought it fit the vibe. It's all about vibes. So this is what I stopped on last night, and I'm trying to decide, like, I wanted to just step away and say, is this enough or do I want to keep going? I was thinking of maybe trying to hang a boat like from the ceiling. So maybe that's what I'll do now. And then I just want like some sort of rope, I think. To give the illusion. I might need to resize this. Okay. And again, my baby's probably going to wake up like any minute now, so I don't anticipate being on live for very long, but we'll see what we can accomplish. Okay, that might be good, but I think this side needs to be fixed. All right, and then I need something. I guess straight rope would probably make the most sense. So let's do that. Maybe at that angle, if I just resize this a little bit. Kind of. Maybe I need to change the angle. And then resize it more. Okay, I like that. And then to the other side. That kind of looks like it's hanging. I don't really know what I would put on the ceiling though. Not an expert with boathouses. Can I just grab these ropes maybe? No. Oh, there's one. Okay, there we go. Oops. And they're a little too short on this side, so I'm gonna have to bring those up a little. Yeah, they're still too short. Okay. Okay. I think I kind of like that. We'll leave it for now and think about it. I kind of want to put something on this wall. I just don't really know. I don't really know what I can put. See what we have for wall decorations. I want to stay in theme for sure. I could put a poster as palm trees, which pretty sure you won't find in Amazon. That's an option. Or fish poster. Okay, maybe let's take a break from the queue. I still have a lot of work to do to line up the ride with the audio that I found. So I might try to work on that a little bit. Um, but yeah, this is the ride that I have so far. Just some scenery that I had built, so it kind of looks like a little fishing dock town, if you will. I added some animatronics to these boats to try to give the illusion of them floating. It's not my best work. And when they like go down, the water goes into the boat, but we're going to ignore that. And then over here, I tried to copy the house of the chief of police, and then I put a little police boat in front of his house. And then used a different animatronic to give this one the illusion of it floating. And I think I like this a little bit better. But it was harder to line up the ropes. So that's what we're doing right now. And then I've also added like these two classic buildings from the ride. I tried to make them as close to the ride as possible using what I had. But I think the size is definitely off on this one. It's more like my version of the Jaws ride, so it is what it is. I have the classic boathouse that you see like as soon as the Jaws ride starts, but I am wanting to turn this into a restaurant, and I have started that. I start one thing and then I remember something else I want to do and I jump to that instead. So inside, it's going to be like classic New England seafood. I started off by putting the restaurant and putting some shapes on it, but I think I want to actually kind of block this off and make the whole thing a kitchen that you can't go into and just leave like the order window open, and then have the signs. I think that will look better. And then this is a super controversial thing, but in a lot of New England restaurants, they have these lobster claw machines, and it's a claw machine that you put money into, and you can actually catch the lobster that you're going to eat for dinner. And if you're a vegetarian, you are probably not going to like that at all. But it's a really common thing, and it's kind of creepy. But I thought it would be a fun little thing to add. And I found this claw machine on the workshop. I kind of just took it apart and rebuilt it to do what I wanted to. And on the other side over here is where I want to put all of the tables. And then I think I might put a boat in the middle. I'm just not positive yet. I also don't know what I'm going to call this restaurant. So it's a little bit blank for now until I think of that. And then, yeah, I redid the track like several times. So all of my triggers are broken right now, but let's see where we're at. I don't know what station this is. Thank you. I've been working on it for a while. So this is a recreation, but with a lot of creative freedoms because I could only use what I had available. Okay, so all of my shark triggers are broken, so I have to go and fix those. I'm pretty sure the door triggers are not set up yet either. I think I broke them when I redid the track. Yeah, just go right through the doors, that's fine. This building needs so much work because I want to make it kind of like a dark ride inside of here, so it needs to be a lot darker than it is right now. And I probably need to shorten it so that it lines up with the audio better. Okay, that's when the explosion should happen, so we're way off. So I think I need to shorten the boathouse and maybe move this entire section up a little. Okay. Yeah, it's really drawn out. I initially created this before I had the audio. And I really wanted to keep the audio, but now I'm kind of torn. Like, do I redo the entire ride like I've been doing so that it is in sync with that? Or do I just get rid of the audio altogether and let it be what it is? And yeah, that's a little short because that's where we get off. That's true. I could kind of just make it what I want it to. Oh, yeah, I could do that and just place like speakers where the main scenes are happening. That's a really good idea. Yeah, and like truth be told, I liked the ride a lot better before I started trying to sync it to the audio. Um the track was a lot different and all of the triggers were set up initially. It was actually really fun. And all I had to do was build the rest of the scenery, but um I had to completely redo this section like I don't know, maybe 4 times. So, yeah, I think I might have even deleted the animatronics because yeah, they're gone. Um Yeah, so I should put those back. And then I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to remove the audio from the ride and just place it in speakers at certain sections. That does make probably the most sense. And I would like to maybe shorten the ride a little bit. I'm not really sure how at this point. So yeah. Anyway, this is my Jaws ride, and then this is kind of like my little version of Amity Islands. So I want to let guests, once they get off, there's going to be a gift shop in here. And then they'll have the opportunity to come over and go on to Amity Island. And then we have a couple of rides here. This ride I also got from the workshop with the queue and kind of just redid it a little bit to make it work for me. I actually removed most of what it came with because I wanted to put these oil drums I made here. Maybe I should add those triggers back. And then the lighthouse, I decided originally I just had a building that I made for the lighthouse. And then I was like, well, actually, I can easily make that slide into a lighthouse. So that's what we did. All right. I think what I want to work on right now, I'm going to do like a miniature gift shop in this building because I don't think many people are going to exit on this side because Frontier makes you have 2 stations. I think most people are going to get on here, take it to this station, and get off. I think very few people are going to pay for the ride to go from this point to this point and then get off. So I still have an exit building here. It's just really small. I have a staff room and bathroom in here, and then soda, sushi, which I'm calling seafood. I really wish we had more food options. And then on this side is where I have my 2 gift shop counters. I probably only needed 1, but I put in 2, and then an information desk. Originally, I thought I was going to be able to do the photo op, which I thought would be so fun. But then I learned you can only do it on roller coasters. So that didn't work out. But how cool would it be if you could do photos on like every ride? I haven't even attempted to do the gift shop mechanics at all yet, other than just putting in these counters. And I'm a little intimidated by it. I'm not going to lie, but we're going to try. And then I'm going to try to dress it up so it's still in theme. I am obsessed with this piece that I found in the workshop. I forget the creator's name, but yeah, I love this piece. And then I just added path around it. So it kind of recreates that photo op opportunity. Yeah, it's so good. I didn't have to do anything to this other than add the Jaws sign. And then I just added the like little fence thing barrier around it. But the shark is so cool. He did such a good job with it. And then over here, this is where I think most people will exit. So I just kind of have like a little tiny station cover, nothing major. I need to do a little bit more terrain work, obviously, because I didn't realize these were floating. Let's fix that. Okay. And then yeah, this is what I want to be the gift shop. Initially, I had a door that went that way, and I think that's most realistic, but then I was like, no one's going to use it, so I got rid of it. But yeah, this is going to be the gift shop. I put in like little windows so you could see outside because I thought that view is so cute, especially once I add more shops and like buildings to really play out the scene. I don't know why this window is like this. But this will be the other gift shop. And I guess I could start on it now. I think I might like reuse some of the decor. I really like the idea of the boat hanging from the ceiling to kind of give that New England fishing town vibe. I really wish you could customize like the colors of all of this stuff. I've watched a few videos like in preparation of building the gift shops, but yeah, I really wish you could like customize all of the colors and like really make it a specific theme, especially on the t-shirts. But all right, I think in here I might do first, how do I even get to that stuff? Probably facilities, right? Okay. Oh, a balloon display. So if I put this down, okay. Um, yeah, I don't know how to do this at all. I might have to. Oh, maybe I have to link it first. Oh, you can't put it down and then link it. Okay. So do that and then put it down. And look at the balloons, they're so small. I thought this was going to be a ground display. So this is something that goes on like a counter or a table. Um, wait, can I not? Do I have to go back into the counter in order to edit it, or what's happening? There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wait, why is blue not an option? I feel like we could at least have the 3 primary colors. Um, yeah, I don't. Okay, so we're not going to do a balloon display because I really want to keep it in theme. It would be really cool if you could do custom colors with that, since the mechanics already works. We can already pick like custom colors for pretty much everything. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to do it for something as simple as like balloons or a t-shirt. Okay, so let's try adding something else. I feel like postcards are what I originally wanted in this space anyway, so let's do that. Okay, so then that auto-filled, and then I have to back out of everything, click on it, and okay, I guess those are all different, right? Yeah, that's cute. I can't tell. Oh, it's like the poster, the bird wearing a hat. Okay, well, it's good. There's some water themes in there, I guess, so that works. I can't believe I have to go back into this every single time. Oh, connect existing. So I could have just done it that way. Okay. And then maybe like it's all very modular, which is, I guess, nice for like simple building, but kind of boring. Like all of the pieces are a little bit boring. This is supposed to be an island display. Why? There we go. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe do a little corner display and then are those umbrellas? They look like posters. And then maybe I can just like cover all of this up. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And then I don't like the cabinet. Oh, you can't advance move them. That's a little unfortunate. Can I? Okay, I can select. Oh, yes, I can. Just not one at a time. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Okay. And then I want to put like some sort of wood over this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do like try to do like a weathered wood. Okay, I like that. And then try to cover this shelf. Okay. It is clipping a little, but I think everything in this park is clipping a little bit, so we're just going to accept it. And then that would actually be really cool. Can I just make it a little bit bigger to cover the whole shelf? And okay, oops. I think I probably need to change the colors of these. I guess that's closer. Maybe I should just use a different wood altogether, though. The texture is so different. Yeah, it's going straight through the building. Oh, it's not. Okay. Um, can I just make it like a little bit bigger? And then maybe I'll just move that corner shelf. Try it and see what we think when we're done. Just gonna give it a chance. Okay, it's actually not that bad. I really I don't want to lose the playing feeling, but I also don't want to see the blue of the shelf. Um, I wonder if I could just push this shelf into the wall, maybe? Is that a thing? How can I don't think I'm going to be able to select the shelf. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Ooh. And that's not into the wall, but that, that definitely is. Okay, and then I might just need to push this back a little bit so we're not cutting anything off. And then I think I'm just going to test the limits with how far I can push this in without going through. Or actually, the shelf is popping out, right? Yeah, the shelf pops out. Okay, so we really can't do much here. I want to select, there we go. Get rid of that. I quite like that. I don't like this here anymore though, so I'm probably going to move all of this. I don't know if the postcards are going to fit there. Oh, perfect. Okay. I wish I could just yeah, that's not gonna work. Nothing. All right. Well, I guess it's gonna stay there then. I'm just gonna delete this. And then I don't remember what I named it. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's huge. Let's resize this. Probably to like that. This is a fun game of how much can I get done before my baby wakes up. I don't think this is going to work, but how cool would that be if it did? And then it was like, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, that would have been so cool. All right, maybe we save this idea for something else. We have the shark jaw, but it's attached to this stuff, and I actually already have one in here, so oops. There we go. What can I put here? Let's just look at just do some like ropes. Okay, I actually do like that. And then maybe I'll put a net like right here too. Is that what it's called, net? I would think that's what it's called. Why is all of this popping up? I think. What if I type fish? Nope. Okay. Netting. Okay. I like that. And I guess I could do one on this wall too. feel like that's good. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then I can pull in like some of these random signs. Does this have a back to it? Ooh, okay. Why? Oh, there we go. That is correct. My bad. And then we will call this. I don't know what I want to put on these shelves. Actually, I don't think I have a choice anymore, do I? Because I don't know. I completely covered them up and now I don't know how to click on them again. So, note to self. Mm, 62 items not for sale. Ooh. I wish that you could like. Oh, okay. There we go. Sunglasses. Oh, it doesn't matter what you select. It's okay. Okay. I guess that's cute. Um, only sunglasses. That's so funny. What is this? Just one on the whole shelf. Why? I feel like very little effort went into this. Um, maybe we turn off show merchandise and then we'll just check everything because oh, we can only pick 3 things. All right, well then I guess sunglasses. Yeah, that's exactly what I would pick. Honestly. Um, we'll pick the guitar. And then I think we can just put them on ourselves. You, there are no color options. Oops. It'd be cool if the postcard stand was kind of like you could swap it out for sunglasses because I feel like that's an appropriate, like more appropriate display for sunglasses than just kind of having them stacked up. I wonder if I could make them look like they were kind of like hanging. Let me pull in a guest for scale because I don't know. Yeah, they're there's no way they're reaching up there. Um, hmm. But what if we did? Kind of like lower because I feel like that is doable. And then we could have 2 rows of sunglasses. And then have a shelf of them. But for the shelf, I think I want to have 4. All right, she's going to be waking up anytime now, so yeah, I still hate it. I'm going to think about it some more because what is that? Okay. I think I'm going to leave this building for now. Let's bring back in the shark animatronics. So for this, we have a couple of different options. I think this is literally just a shark, no animatronic. Here's our first option, and then this is our second option. It's just the fin. So I feel like we should start off with that. Um, oh, it's right there. Okay. So that's definitely going to be underwater, right? So there's no way they had it floating in the air. So let's do this. And then Where am I going to hide this so it's still accessible? Put it over here. Okay. And then probably raise it. Oops. That's not right. Okay, hold on. On trigger only. Play trigger sequence. There we go. Okay. Does that come out too much? So lower it just a little. I think that works. And then maybe we do another one over here. Maybe I do it over here. Like swimming alongside the boat. Leave that for a second. Take this, move it to over here. Okay, and then okay, perfect. And then we need triggers for the doors as well. So let's start adding those. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, new trigger. Oh, but I think, can we do speakers on triggers too? Are they not in scenery? Oh, create custom. What's that? Oh, red camera. Okay. Okay. Park stereo. I feel like maybe the flat one would work. But I wonder how loud we can make it. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this speaker. An underwater speaker. I mean, it's hidden. So I think you'd have to add it to a trigger sequencer, right? In order to make that work. And then same thing with this. Just kind of, leave it here for now. Okay. And then I shouldn't have hit it because now I don't know how to get to it. Okay. Change track. So I don't think I can just like pick and choose the piece. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut up this sound myself, which means this is definitely a project that's gonna have to wait. Leave it there for now. Yeah, so this might be it for today. I think that I'll work on cutting up that audio. I'll get my other animatronic triggers in place. I think I'm going to shift this entire thing down a little bit. And maybe try to shorten this ride. The island's going to be really small, but I think that's fine. There's only 2 rides on it. It doesn't need to be a huge island. So, yeah, so I think we'll cut some of the island off, pull this in. We'll have to edit this track to bring it in more too, because it's hugging the outside anyway, as is. And then maybe shorten this little section. I have some signs to add. I really want to do a nice bridge. I just haven't really thought about the style. I know in the movie there's like Jaws bridge, which is what everyone is jumping off of. So maybe I'll add a Jaws bridge here. I think that might be cute. And then I have a lot of work to do here. Another gift shop to add. This is the one that I actually want to put more effort into. The first one, like I said, I don't think anyone's going to actually use it because who's going to go from this to here and then want to buy a souvenir? Probably no one. I think the odds are better that someone's going to get on here, ride the entire ride, get off, and then buy a souvenir. So that's where we're going to spend more of our time. I only have 4 buildings right now, so I need a lot more buildings. I was looking in the workshop, and I did see that someone did create a couple of buildings for a Jaws ride or Amity in general. They might be a little bit repetitive because some of this stuff already exists, but the style of building is good. So I could definitely reuse that, or I could just rename what these are. So I've built a bait and tackle shop, like Harbor Roast, like a coffee shop, the treasure box, which in my mind is like maybe a thrift store, and then Amity General, which is a lot more yellow than I recall. So I might want to change these colors a little bit. But I do kind of like the contrast. So, but yeah, so in those 4 buildings, I feel like took forever, especially this stupid bay window, which, like, can we just have bay windows in the game? I feel like that would make it so much easier. There's no good way to do a roof on it, so I'm just kind of hiding it with the shape right here, but it is what it is. We do what we can with what we have. And then you can like peek through here. So I don't know if maybe I put like a little shop here and then like the front can be a shop facing the path and the back of it can just be like a facade for the ride. I think that that would work out well. I just don't know what kind of facade I would do. Maybe like a little lobster house. And then I could actually put a food place on the other side. That may be cute. And it does look like there's like little paths going through. I kind of left that intentionally because I really like that look. I might put something on the base of this though, because it kind of looks like it's floating even though it's not. But do I have anything like small that I can use? That's a little better. What's this? What is that? And this is all floating. The terrain is just so hard to manipulate. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this. Oh no, because the water is there. So yeah, the answer is no, I can't. Okay. I guess I could remove the water and then replace it. I wonder if there's just like that actually probably is what I'm gonna have to do. I can lower some of it, but it's oh no, I can't. It's already lowered so much. Maybe I could just hide it. Can we do that? And not have it poking through? We did not do a good job hiding it. Yeah, no, that's gonna have to actually be fixed. I could probably fix this piece though, right? The answer is no. Yeah. All right. Let's remove water. Whoops. Is that going to crash the game? It did not want me to remove that water. Oh, look, you can see the animatronic for my boat. You can also see that this piece is definitely the wrong size, but it is what it is. Hmm. I don't want to do that. I want to like. I guess I could do this. Oh my god, this camera is driving me insane. And then just, oops, wrong one. How can I just like tap this in? It really won't let me like have that hard stop. I just want like a straight line, if you will. But I can't do it. Um I mean, I guess it's a little better, but not really. Do I just not know how to use this camera? Because what is happening? It's not like I want it to like zoom in where my cursor is, but it doesn't. It always zooms into the center of the screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's good. Right, let's add the water back. All right, I think we are good. I definitely want to put a boat in here, and I think I'm going to use the orca that I made. I guess I could have it face this way. And then you can see the name of it from the restaurant. Let's see. I'm just going to turn it slightly. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like that a lot. And then we'll need some sort of barrier around this, and I don't know. Did I put path in here yet? No. Okay, so let's do that. This is so large. That's not really lined up. I really liked in the old game where you could select a grid that you wanted to build onto. So, like for this building, for example, I could select the building and then the stamp grid would just automatically align with that building. So everything would kind of match up perfectly. So I'm hoping I got that straight enough. And I have no idea what path I'm using. Sandstone, apparently. And then we'll just make the path invisible afterwards. Oh. Why are we not, what just happened? Okay. Actually, I don't want them to walk through the walls though, so. And they're gonna get mighty close to that edge. This is the side that I want to put the tables on. So we'll do that, and then, ooh, I don't like that. I wonder if I could just use the stamp tool anyway and have it go through the wall and then use some sort of barrier to prevent them from walking through it. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. We'll make this all invisible pathing afterwards, but I just for now want to see where my path's at. And then I've never used the barrier before, but I've seen other people use it. Um, what is it called? Fence? Oh, um, I think this is the one. Does it actually work though? I have no idea. And my hope is that I can just slide this into the wall. We'll see if that's actually possible. All right. My little one just woke up, so I am going to call it. And yeah, I'll probably stream again during her next nap, depending. But I think that's going to be it for today. I am going to place those barriers though. Um, but yeah, so a lot of work to do. I have to figure out the music to the ride, make sure everything's synced up, get all of those animatronics back in since I had to redo the entire track. Um, just put in those two sharks. I have my other one. I need to create all of the triggers so that they all go off appropriately. Um, I kind of like when you're on the ride, you can't tell this is floating at all. And I wonder if I should change the speed of it or if I should just leave it. We'll see. But yeah, a lot more scenery to add. I only have these four pieces that I've created recently. Um, and then these three, which were created a couple of months ago. Um, but we're getting there. I expect this to take like several more streams before it's done, and I'll probably do some off stream work. This is literally my first time ever streaming Planet Coasters. So, yeah. All right. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe today, maybe not. But this has been fun, and hopefully, I see you guys all soon.